Hello. So the assignment was, why is land important in Native religions? And so first off, the point is obviously that Native religion and spirituality is autochthonous, which means it's based off the land that they are originating from. And so one of the big major points that I've learned from the reading on why land is so important to Native religion and culture is because the natural environment shapes traditions and it feeds into identity that they have with the land. It's a large part of the reason why they have these certain traditions in the first place because of the different landscapes that they have around them. So, for example, the Coast Salish have a very strong ties with the salmon feast that they do because of the way that they are in the Pacific Northwest, right by the salmon runs. And so another a quote from Crawford that I really liked is that responsibilities and obligations to return all that you're given. It has to kind of do with the indigenous people's relationships with the land and how they chose to take care of the land because the land takes care of them. That's also a very strong aspect in a lot of cultures, it seems, when it comes to indigenous relationships with the land and with each other. Native Americans have always been able to migrate with the seasons, with the herds across the land, meet other people, trade with other tribes, trade languages, trade traditions. And so the land has been able to provide for them. And so they obviously want to take care of the land. And colonization is something that has really taken a toll on that because colonizers have come and polluted the land, overfished, overhunted, put many traditions to be forbidden. A lot of people couldn't practice their religions for over 100 years, and just to promote. Well, that was a good.
Oh, I'm working night shift now. I'll stop talking now.
Another way that you can really tell that land is so important to Native Americans is because a lot of their origin stories have to do with the land and how they came to be on the land. So, for example, the Lakota have an origin story about how they were born from beings that were born from Ian, which is rock, which is, I guess, them coming from the earth. And in the story of the Dene with the women, with the fertility, the moon cycle, the coming of age, the woman bakes a cake and then she bakes it in the ground and then she doesn't eat any of it for herself. She gives it to everybody else to symbolize generosity and kind of humbleness, I feel, in a way. But I feel like it coming and being cooked in the ground is very symbolic of them always getting everything that they needed, all the resources from the earth, and that the earth feeds everybody. Another reason why you can obviously tell that the land is important is because that they've been on that land for so many years. And when you watch the video of the Coast Salish elders talking about the spirit that overtook their leader and the whole reason why they have integrated, well, not the whole reason why, but one of the reasons why they've accepted Christianity as well as their spirituality is because there's like key features in the landscape, and the elder was literally sitting in the creek bed, and he was so overcome with emotion because he was standing in the creek bed that Mary was like mourning her husband in. And so it's the sacred geographies as well, which was on page 38 of Crawford, that means so much. Like, it's all history, it's written in the earth, and it's ancestral land, plain and simple.